official launch of the book, A Destiny Fulfilled by Ben Egbuna, took place at the Musan Center, Unikon, Lagos on Thursday, the 12th of August 2021. Family members, friends, colleagues and proteges of Ben Egbuna gathered to extol the unique qualities of the renowned broadcaster and administrator Ben Egbuna at the public presentation and book launch of his memoir titled A Destiny Fulfilled. Ben Egbuna was the first executive director, news of the Voice of Nigeria and one-time Director General, Federal Radio Corporation of Nigeria, FRCN. He retired in 2008 and passed on to eternal glory on the 28th of January 2021. The MC of the event was Mr. Ademola Oyinlola. The program commenced with the welcome remarks of Mr. Lanre Idowu, the CEO, Diamond Publications, publishers of the book. Mr. Lanre Idowu welcomed everyone, spoke about Ben Egbuna's hard work over the years on writing the book and how rich the book is. He gave special accolades to Mrs. Betty Egbuna, wife of Mr. Ben Egbuna, and appreciated everyone present at the event.
Today is therefore a day of celebration. Celebration of professionalism, celebration of quality journalism, celebration of decency, celebration of accomplishment, celebration of values, family, communal, organizational, institutional. It is a celebration of history. We congratulate the Egbuna family and Diamond Publications for ensuring that a destiny fulfilled is a reality. And we are convinced that Ben Egbuna's spirit is present here today and is nodding his approval that we are doing this in his honor. What is left for us is to ensure that the rich message of the book travels far and wide. For the overriding reason for writing a book is to share knowledge, is to share experience, is to seek to persuade through the message that is contained in that book. Books remain essential to the continued growth of our society as they represent veritable transmitters of our ideas, of our hopes, of our traditions, of our mores as a people. Anyone who has written a book has done something significant. Ben Egbuna's book is a rich book, and for that, he deserves our appreciation.
The book review was done by Mr. Kunle Ajibade, who titled his review, The Life and Work of Ben Egbuna. Mr. Kunle Ajibade highlighted how Mr. Ben Egbuna rendered a very detailed account of his life and told a very intimate story of his 35-year career in broadcasting, his early life, his education, his marriage, his children, and so on. He described the book as not just the personal history of Mr. Ben Egbuna, but the history of corporate journalism in Nigeria.
In an interesting twist of fate, he was made the Director General of the Federal Radio Corporation of Nigeria by President Olusegun Obasanjo when he had already sent in his retirement notice. As the 13th Director General of FRCN, he worked tirelessly to raise the standard of work in that place. He was DG for only 21 months, for he was 35 years in service on 17 April 2008. So he had to retire. But he has a lot to show in this book as his achievement, despite all the sabotage of some thieving staff, covered on overt antagonism of some ethnic warriors, and incompetence and unremitting insults of some political appointees like John Ode and Ibrahim Nakande. In retirement, Uncle Ben Egbuna, right? He ran his own outfit, Niche Media, until his death in January this year. He lived a simple life. He lived a contented life. Let me conclude with Barack Obama, who once said, and I quote him, nobody gets to write your destiny but you. Your future is in your hands. End of quote. Ben Egbuna shows us precisely that in this book. He planted a character and reaped a destiny. Thank you so much for this.
The book was later publicly presented by Mr. Gbenga Adefaye, Editor-in-Chief, Vanguard newspaper. He thanked Mr. Kunle Ajibade for a wonderful review and went on to make astonishing remarks about the book.
Wonderful review. Mr. Should I say the other one? Was listening to his review normally. It's like you've read the book. I can tell you, the review has now made it a compelling assignment for me from this minute, and I think until I finish reading the book, there's no other book to read. Compelling review, told the story. And this for me to also add that I knew Mr. Ben Egbuna as a person. And I attest to the fact that he was a great man, he was a decent man.
He invited members of the High Table and some other notable guests at the event to join in the book presentation. The book, A Destiny Fulfilled, is made up of 33 chapters and 388 pages. The chapters are built on 5 segments and makes for interesting reading, with segments having titles such as Set In, Civil War, Broadcasting, Voice of Nigeria, and Back to FRCN. In the very emotional remarks of Mrs. Betty Egbuna, wife of the late Ben Egbuna, she thanked everyone for making time out to attend the event. She sang praises of her late husband and expressed gratitude to all those who contributed and made sure that the book launch was a success.
And who are we to question God? We can't do that, but to just say, thank you, Lord, for the life that He led. He had touched so many lives. He touched His children's life. Yes, marrying a journalist was not an easy thing. I can tell you that. It was many years of doing virtually everything all by yourself, only communicating on phone or on letters. But we pulled through all that, and by the grace of God, the children and I were able to stand firm, and today we can say, yes, we walked through the aisles and we conquered. Ben was a good man, like everybody said, not because he's my husband or somehow I just keep saying, yes, he's still alive with me. I can never use the word was. I don't know why I can't do that now. He's still my husband and he's in me, and I believe he still lives with me. It's not easy to stand here and say this. I wish he had been here. It would have been better that you heard it from the horse's mouth. This book definitely will prompt you to do certain things that you may not even talk about, but I know that you'll do it. By the time you finish reading the book, you have a lot of things to take away from and to maybe implement to better your own ways. Thank you, all of you, for coming, and may God bless you.
The vote of thanks was thereafter given by Uche Egbuna, son of the late Ben Egbuna. From Biscon Communications, it's congratulations to friends and family members of the late Ben Egbuna on the successful presentation of the book, A Destiny Fulfilled, by Ben Egbuna.